Nabalsi, down here.
Hey guys, Joker here. Today I want to showcase an app called Menus for All. Unfortunately, it's only available on iOS. I don't know if there's a Android version, but maybe there'll be one in the future. And basically, this app is intended for those who are blind or visually impaired to be able to browse a menu without needing any sighted assistance or having the menu and menu items be read to them. And so um, it basically works with restaurants around your city and the country. As of right now, there's only menus for cities in the United States and province in Canada. They may bring it to other countries and internationally in the future, but as of right now, those are the only two countries that it's available in. And so, how it works is you have these different tabs at the bottom.
Tab bar. Favorite menu. Search. Tab. Selected. Near me restaurant search. Tab. 1 of 5.
So, you have the Near Me Restaurant tab, and that basically is for restaurants and fast food places or whatever cafe, dining area that may be available near your area and city or where you live. And
Search. Tab. 2 of 5.
then you have the search tab, which takes into account searching by either restaurant name, menu item, or zip code, city, state, and province.
Favorite menus. Tab. 3 of 5.
Then you have the favorite menus tab, which basically this is for whichever of the menus you end up favoriting. It will put them there, and that is going to be more for places that you frequently go to have a more quicker and easier way to access them instead of having to search for them or look for them in the row of menus.
Waiter alert light. Tab. 4 of
Then
5.
you have waiter alert tab, and in this area basically it will allow you to turn on a light similar to the light of the flashlight on the phone to alert any waiter or waitresses, and basically you put it above your head and that will alert them uh, that you need assistance of some kind.
More. Tab. 5 of 5.
Then you have the more tab, and that basically has more just the, I guess, about section, privacy section, accessibility policy, and to manage the subscription. And yes, for those who are wondering, this is a paid app, it's not free. You can download it for free from the App Store. However, once you go in and you sign up, it does ask you to start a subscription that it's $2 a month or a $20 a year subscription. And you do get 1 month for free at the start, and then you have to just pay whichever of the two options you chose. And so once you're at the menus, you just search which one you want.
260 Broadway, New York. New York. zero point 0 miles. Closed.
So we're gonna search for
Menu
one.
tab. 3. A kitchen. Heading. 37 Allen Street, New York. New York. 0.1 miles.
And it's more depending on what you're on the mood. Like, for example, um, I'm searching for a cafe.
Open. Menu kitchen. 4. Vanilla Perla Cafe. Heading.
So here's one. So, okay, we're gonna click on this one.
546 6th Avenue, New York. New York. 10011.
And so basically, it would tell you where it is. Obviously, I'm not in New York, but I chose um, an area because this does show um, addresses and streets, and I want it to be a little bit more safer. So
0.1 miles.
it'll tell you how, like, I guess if I was in this area, it would tell me how close it is,
Open.
and then that area will be whether it's opened or closed.
Menu Vanilla Perla Cafe. Button.
And then that area that says menu and then the name, that is when you're going where you're going to tap. If voiceover, obviously double tap to go into the menu. And so we're going to do that.
Please hold. Menus for all. Back to restaurant list. Loading.
Then once we're in the menu,
Vanilla Perla Cafe. Heading. Favorite. Switch button on. Button.
so we can favorite the menu, and I'm going to do that to showcase when it shows in the favorites tab.
Favorite. Switch button on.
Okay, so it's been favorited.
Open.
That's letting us know again that it's open. If it was closed, then it would show us that it's closed.
Restaurant info. Heading.
And then here at the bottom, we're going to have some info of the restaurant.
546 6th Avenue, New York, New York, 10011 Maps app. Link.
And it's basically info of like street address. And I think if we tap it, it would take us to like whatever like Maps app we would use.
Hours collapsed. Heading.
And that'll basically give you the hour. So if you double tap on that, and this basically has it organized in collapsed headings. Uncollapsed heading, and then you would double tap and that collapse them to give you the info you're looking for. So I'm gonna check the hours of this place.
Hours expanded.
And so now that the hours are expanded,
Monday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Tuesday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Wednesday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
and that'll basically be telling us the hours of like from what day to day are they open and what are the hours.
Tuesday, Monday, 7 hours expanded. Hours collapsed.
Then just double tapping on it will collapse it again.
Phone +1 646 222 9790. Link.
And then it'll give us the phone number. So if you needed to call the restaurant for whatever reason, you'll have the phone number right there.
Menu. Heading.
And then that's when we get into the menu.
Study collapsed. Heading. Heading.
And so then you'll have the different options. And if you double tap on one, it'll let you see the options depending on it. So let's see what we can find.
Ice beverages collapsed. Heading. Heading.
Ice beverages?
Juice collapsed. Heading. Heading.
Juices.
Bakery collapsed. Heading. Heading.
Let's click on bakery.
Bakery collapsed. Heading. Heading. Bakery expanded. Heading. Heading.
And then once it's expanded, you're able to take a look at what options they may have in this section.
15 bakery items, $3.50 to $4.75.
And at the beginning, it'll always tell you how many like items of that section they have. And then you'll have in that section also the price. So
1. Banana chocolate chip muffin. Go bananas. The decadent combination of bananas and chocolate is the perfect pairing with any of our delicious coffee creations. Price $4.
yeah, and so I don't think on all of them, but in some of them, as you're seeing, you'll have a bit of some info of the dessert name and then like what price it is.
2. Blueberry muffin. Our homemade muffins are made from scratch with real blueberries. Price $4. 3. Funfetti muffin. Looks like the 4th of July and tastes like a vacation day. Made from scratch and baked with rainbow sprinkles. Price $4. 4. Banana walnut bread. A moist personal loaf of freshly cut bananas and rich walnuts. Price $3.75.
Yeah, and as you keep scrolling, you would basically just see all of the many options. And say if you wanted to go back to see any of the other options in the menu, you just scroll back up.
3. 2. 1. 15 bakery items, $3. Bakery expanded. Heading. Heading. Bakery expanded. Heading. Heading. Ice beverages collapsed. Heading. Heading.
And then you just collapse it.
Juice collapsed. Heading. Heading. Bakery collapsed. Heading. Heading. Pastries collapsed. Heading. Heading. Sandwiches collapsed. Heading. Heading. Water collapsed. Heading. Heading. The above content and pricing is owned by the water collapsed. Sandwiches. Pastries. Bakery collapsed. Heading. Juice collapsed. Heading. Ice beverages. Study collapsed. Heading. Heading. Study collapsed. Heading. Soda expanded. Heading. Heading.
And I can say if you wanted to check those beverages.
4 soju items, $4.95 to $4.95.
And again, it's telling you how many items they may have, prices.
1 Jared's Mandarin, price $4.95.
And then again, if you just want it to collapse, you go back
4
up
soda,
again.
soda expanded. Heading. Menu. Soda expanded. Heading. Heading. Soda expanded. Heading. Heading. Soda collapsed. Heading. Heading.
And you just collapse. So that's basically how you would look around in the menu. You just double tap, the column gets expanded, and then if you want to go to another section of the menu and see, because maybe you're in the mood for something else, you uncollapse it, and then you look for whatever the item is you want, and then you collapse that heading.
Menu. Heading. Back to restaurant list. Button.
Okay, and so
Waiter alert light. Tab 4. Favorite menus. Tab 3 of 5. Search. Tab 2 of 5. Search by restaurant name. Background image. Little
Like
boy
I
eating
said,
pasta. Image. A screenshot of a cell phone screen with.
this is the search area, and like I said, you are able to search here by restaurant name, menu item, and then the zip code or city. And by default, I believe the option you have is the restaurant menu. Let me see.
Background image. Little boy eating background image. Little boy. Background image. Little boy eating pasta. Zip code. Menu item. Search. Button. Restaurant name. Search. Button. To find your accessible menu, select one of the following search types. Then fill in the search text field. Restaurant name. Text field. Actions
Yeah,
available.
so by default, it kind of lands on the restaurant name. But if you double tap on one of them, say I wanted to search by by like a food item instead of the restaurant name.
Background image. Little boy eating pasta. Background image. Little boy. Menu item. Search. Button. Restaurant name. Search. But to find your accessible menu, select rest. Menu item. Zip code or city. State. Menu item. Search. Button. Menu item. Search.
I double tap on the menu item,
Menu item. Menu item. Text field. Actions available.
and then once I tap on the text field and I start typing, and then I hit search, it'll take me to search a item. And so if you go to the favorites tab,
Tab bar. Waiter alert light. Favorite menus. Tab. 3 of 5. Move Vanilla Garlic Cafe from menu Vanilla Garlic Cafe. Button.
and then as you can see, the menu that you favorite, it will show up there. And so say you want to visit a place that you've done before because you really like it, then it's going to show up here and you don't have to go and search it or remember what the name was. You just go here and it'll be there. Then
Tab bar. Waiter alert light. Tab. 4 of 5.
the waiter alert tab. So this is the area where the waiter alert is. And when you go into it, it gives you an explanation of what it is.
Background image. Waiter with an order pad. Image. A screenshot of a social media post with an image of a smiling child. 13, 58, 52. Waiter alert. Turn on / off. Turn toggle button above on and hold the iPhone / iPad up above your head. So wait staff will see your light and realize your table needs assistance. Not available on some iPad models. Version 1.7. A screenshot of a social media post with an image of a smiling child. 13, 58, 52. Waiter alert. Turn.
So if you were able to hear that, it's not available on some iPad models, as you can have this app on your iPad. But this is where you would go to turn that on, and basically the toggle is here at the top, a little bit to the right.
Background image. Background image. Waiter alert. Heading. Waiter alert. Switch button. Off.
And obviously it's off, but then whenever you turn it on, that's the toggle you would turn on, and then it would turn on for you. And like the prompt said, you put it above your head, and it's going to alert to them that your table needs assistance. And that was the Menus for All app. I hope you liked it, and this was informative. Like, comment, subscribe, and share it with your friends.
Control center. Airplane. Camera. Button. Selected. Screen recording.